Hello, guys. A very, very good evening to all of you. All of you are ready. Just let me know my audio, video, everything is fine. Or is there? Hello, hello. Am I audible? Yes. Okay. Wonderful. So this is the part seven, or part six of the series, guys. Ace logical thinking, reasoning revolution. The five parts we did before the HPCL exam. So I thought कि few topics are remaining इन लॉजिकल रीजनिंग तो उन्हें भी कवर अप कर लेते हैं और ये सीरीज हमारी कंप्लीट हो जाएगी जस्ट लाइक जी के सो टुडे in this part 6 we are going to talk about the statement and assumption plus syllogism. Syllogism. S- uh, Pronunciation could be different people can have different pronunciation. So before we start our discussion, just wanted to know you guys are ready. Yes, okay, wonderful. So first, let's talk about the syllogism. In syllogism, what happens? They will give you few statements, one or two or more statements. Usually, two statements are there, and based on those statements, there will be some conclusions. Two or more conclusions could be there, and you have to find out which conclusion is correct or a most suitable conclusion for the given statements. Okay, you have to find out the suitable conclusion. तो अब यहाँ पे जो क्वेश्चंस आते हैं उनकी बात करें तो क्वेश्चंस आर लाइक दे कैन से फॉर एग्जांपल Some cats are bats. All bats are heroes. Like this. So few statements will be given. Based on this, you have to find out the correct conclusion. Okay. The correct conclusion you have to find out. Now, to solve this type of question, there are various methods. Okay. Like positive negative statement methods are there, income expense methods are there, Venn diagram methods are there. So here in this series, this is a quick learning series. So here we will talk about only one of them, that is the most useful method. I can say that like almost 95% questions of this topic you can solve. Okay. And that method is going to be the Venn diagram. How we will draw the Venn diagram and all that we will see. Like questions, see, there will be two or more statements given, and based on these statements there will be some conclusions, usually two conclusions or could be more, and you have to find out which of the conclusion is following or suitable or related to the given statements. So only one conclusion can follow, two can follow, either one or two can follow. It is also possible that neither of them is following the things or both are following. Based on this, you have, based on your common sense, logic, you have to do the things. Okay. But remember one thing here. First rule, do not assume. Do not assume and stick to the statement only. Simple. Don't take any pre assumptions. Don't use your brain. Just stick to the statement and based on that, do the things. Is it fine? मैं एक बार खुद को साइड कर लेता हूँ. Hmm. Okay. Now here, if we talk about the statements, so here the questions or the problems. So usually you can have two type of problems. One, normal problems, and second, the possible problems, the possible questions based on the possibility. Now, how will you identify the possibilities? So in the statement, in the statement, if there are questions or there are the words, okay, like can be, this can be, that can be, okay, or directly mentioned that being possible, okay, or if they are saying like by chance or being chance, meaning is same. So if something like this is mentioned, so you can understand that this problem is related to the possibilities. Later on, we will do some questions, so you will understand the meaning. Okay. So here few things should be clear to you. Focus on these four words. This entire syllogism problems are based on these four words, and you should know the meaning clearly. All, some, no or none, and last, some not. Okay, I'm not writing some not directly, I'm saying some, then followed by some words or statements, not. Okay, they can say like some cats are not dogs, like this. So, something like this. So, your focus should be clear on these things, these four words. All means 100%, everything. Some means partial, no, none, zero, not at all. Some are not. Okay, means like that. Partial, few are not like that. But it doesn't mean that the remaining will be like that. Like if they say some cats are, मैं इसे आपको नेक्स्ट पेज पे एक बार क्लियरली मेंशन कर देता हूँ. Like it is given all cats are dogs. That means all the cats in this universe are dogs. Simple. Or otherwise, they can say no cat is dog. That means none of the cat is a dog. It is clear. Directly, they have given the information. Okay. Third, they can say like some cats are dogs. It means, suppose, for example, if there are 100 cats, so some of them, maybe 10, 20, 40, 15, whatever, those will be dogs. And last, if it is the statement is something like some cats are not dogs. It means if there are suppose 100 cats and some cats are not dogs, like 10, 15, 20 cats are not dogs. Okay. So that means the remaining cats, now understand, some cats are not dogs. So remaining cats, they could be dogs, could be something else, or maybe nothing. Okay. But we will not assume that if some cats are not dogs, so that means the remaining cats will be dogs. No, it's not like that. You can't assume until and unless it is not mentioned. Is it clear to everyone the meaning of these four words? All, no, some, and some not. Yes, okay, wonderful. Now let's talk about the Venn diagrams. A Venn diagram, I hope you understand what is Venn diagram. In case any one of you have no idea, so Venn diagram is simply the representation of statement, a graphical representation. That's it, of something. Okay. And yes, before we talk about the Venn diagrams, the graphical representation, here you should know one more thing about syllogism. Here, in every statement will have two elements, not more than that, not less than that. Every statement will have two elements for fixed. This is fixed. Okay, elements are like means you can say every statement in every statement they will be talking about two things. Okay, like here if you look cats, dogs, these are the two elements. Cats, first element, dogs, second element. So it should be clear to you. Okay, is it clear? Now let's talk about the Venn diagram. How you will be using Venn diagrams to solve the things. So first, suppose if it is given, for example, all cats are dogs. All cats are dogs. So, and generally Venn diagrams you can form in a square shape or circles. Usually we prefer circles because of various reasons. Okay, you will understand. तो सर्कल्स के अकॉर्डिंगली जाएंगे ऑल कैट्स आर डॉग्स अब इसे कैसे समझना है, इसे आप ऐसे समझ सकते हो लाइक इफ आई से ऑल कैट्स आर डॉग्स सो in this universe how many cats are there, how many dogs are there on this planet earth or even in your city, can you count them, can you draw them together? No, that's kind of a ridiculous stuff. Okay, so what we can do instead of that, we can simply say consider them as a group, as a part of some group. Okay, and we can say like this red circle, this red circle is representing the cats, this red circle is representing the cats. Now they said all cats are dogs and this blue circle is representing the dog. Okay, suppose इसे हम अलग से लिख लेते हैं क्योंकि ये काफी यूज होने वाला है. Blue circle means dogs and red circle means cats. This is what we are going to use. So here, if all cats are dogs, so you can think like this. This is the circle of the cat, and all cats are dogs. So you can draw this inside a blue circle. So here it is obvious all cats are dogs because all cats are the part, that group of cats is a part of the group of dogs. Complete part, entire part. Is it fine? That's how you can draw them. Okay. There is one more way to draw this. One more way is you can draw like this a concide circle. But if circle is like this, so here the meaning will change. Okay. Like here you can see all cats are dogs. Fine. But you can also see some of the dogs are the part of this cat group. So we can also say some dogs are cats because this is obvious. We are not assuming. This is obvious. Is it clear? But here, when the circles are coinciding, the all cats are dogs and all dogs are cats. So you can say both like this. That's how you can interpret. So depending on the situations, depending on the statements, we will draw the R circles. And these are called logical Venn diagrams. Is it clear? The meaning of these two representations. If it is clear, to just write S so that it मुझे आई गेट टू नो यस यू आर इस चैट में मिक्स ना हो आपका. Yes, okay. Thank you for your response. Now, the second case. If it is given like no cats are dogs, no cats are dogs. So, cat circle, dog circle, simple. They will be two separate things. Okay. Or otherwise, you can draw like this. Like two circles you have drawn, and there is no connection, no connectivity in between them. Cross. These are the two ways to represent the things. No cats are dogs. No connection at all. No boundary touch, nothing. Got it? Third, if they say some cats are dogs, some cats are dogs. So this is the circle for the cat. Now the dog circle will be like this. Okay, I'm not, I know drawing is not that much good, but so here you can see this is the common part. So here you can say some cats are dogs, and you can also interpret here some dogs are cats. Okay, or you can do one thing. You can draw the cat circle and put dogs inside this. So here also you can see this is one more way to say, to mention that all cats are dogs. Sorry, some cats are dogs. But obviously here the interpretation will become all dogs are cats. So depending on the statement, depending on the situation, we will draw our Venn diagram. Okay, it is not like fixed key every time we will draw like this. It will depend on the statement. So if this is clear, the third scenario, both the interpretations, both diagrams, तो just write डबल एस. ठीक है, ताकि हमें क्लैरिटी रहे कि आप हम कौन से टॉपिक पे हैं और आप कौन से टॉपिक का चैट कर रहे हो, रिप्लाई कर रहे हो. एंड लास्ट इज सम कैट्स आर नॉट डॉग्स. दिस इज कैट्स, दिस इज डॉग्स, डबल एस. ओके, वंडरफुल. Now they are saying some cats are not dogs. So what we have to do? So you can think like this. The idea is some cats are not dogs. So let's consider some cats. Suppose these are some cats. Okay. These are not dogs. Not connected to dogs. Simple. Like we did here. No cat is dog. So some cats means only this portion of the circle is not dog. So what about the remaining portion? The remaining portion could be dog, could be tiger, could be anything else. Doesn't matter. That is not our concern. We are not here to think if this is not this, then this will happen. Oh, it is not like that. Okay. So these are the four cases, four important things, four statements, four words, four diagrams in logical way, in syllogism. Okay, so are we done? It is clear. Shall we move to the question number one? So just let me know when you are ready and everything is clear. So just write or ready, whatever you like. Yes, so there on your screen, first question. Statement: some cats are white, all white are dog, no dog is snow. You can see every statement has two elements. And conclusion: no cats are dogs, some cats are dogs, no white is snow. So you have to mention. यहाँ पे थ्री भी है ना, तो इन ऑप्शंस को आप इग्नोर कर सकते हो. Just tell me which out of these three, which conclusion or which one or which two or which three conclusions are correct. So try by yourself. Think. Take some 20 seconds. So what is the answer? Just write the correct conclusion. Okay. You don't need to write one false, two false, three true, four true, etc. Just write the number. Okay. Only for the correct conclusions. Like if you think like one and two are correct, so write one and comma two. If you think all the three are correct, so write one, two, three. And if you think two is correct only, so just write two. Like this. Only the correct conclusions mentioned in the chat. Conclusion two and three. We got the one answer. So let's see. Some cats are white. So let's say cats we are representing by black. White we are representing by red. Dog we are representing by blue. And snow we are representing by pink. Okay. So what they said? They said some cats are white. Means some cats are white. So it is possible like these are the cats. This is white. So some cats are white, as you can see. Now second statement says all white are dog. Means all this white is a part of dog. So where you will make this? ऐसे कैसे draw करोगे? Where you will draw this blue circle and white? In coinciding or W inside D? कैसे बना सकते हो, कॉन्साइड करके भी बना सकते हो, और you can draw like this or you can draw like this. That is your choice. Doesn't matter. Now next they said no dog is snow. तो snow का जो circle है वो अलग ही है. So that's how you can do the things. So here now let's talk about the conclusion. No cats are dogs. No, it is not possible. Even if you, for white and dogs, if you make coinciding circles or one inside another, doesn't matter. Some cats will be the part of dog circle also. So obviously, first conclusion is false. Clear? Then some cats are dogs. That's true. No white is a snow. That is also true. Because they said all white are dog, no dog is a snow. And if no dog is a snow, so white will also be not a snow. Because white is inside the dog and dog is not related to snow. So white will also be not related to snow. So conclusion 2 and 3 are correct. But suppose यहाँ पे अगर वो आपसे कहते some cats are snow. So what do you think? That conclusion. Some cats are snow. This conclusion, it would be correct or false? True or false? Some cats are snow. From the statement, if you look, stick to the statement. They haven't, they said some cats are white. No white is a snow, so some cats are not a snow. What about the remaining cats? They have not said anything. So by default, we will also not consider anything. Okay, so that is false. That would be false conclusion. Ki all cat, some cats are snow. Now next question, like this. All the humans are instruments. All the instruments are flutes. So here, that is very easy. Just write the number of correct conclusion. And if you think none of them is correct, so write 0. Correct. All the humans are instruments. So this is instrument. And all humans are instruments. So they are the part of instrument. And they said all the instruments are flutes. The flutes. Like simple. So all the flutes are instruments? No. All the humans are flutes? Correct. See how easy it is. So it's all about the statement and things. If you are able to, if you learn how to draw the correct Venn diagrams, trust me, you there is no question you can't solve. I told earlier I said 95, but you can even solve 100% questions. Now third question. Some laptops are keyboard. All the cables are keyboard. So what do you think? What is the answer? One and two, both? क्या बात कर रहे हैं? देखते हैं. So they said some laptops are keyboard, some laptops are keyboards. And they said all the cables are keyboard. Let's say this is for cables. Now, some keyboards are cable, correct? Some keyboards are laptops. That is also correct. क्या मजाक है बच्चों वाले क्वेश्चन. अब थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग करते हैं वेरिएशंस फॉर यू गाइस. Now, what do you think? All A are B, all B are C. Conclusion. One, two, three, four. Two, three, four. One, two. ओके देखते हैं. All A are B. So all A are B. All B are C. So all B can be A. All B can be A. Can be यहीं पे आ गया possibility. Possibility means assumption. You know, it could be true, it could be false. We are not sure. तो अभी से ऐसे ही छोड़ते हैं. आगे देखते हैं. Some C not being B is a possibility. Some C are not B is a possibility. Some C are not B is a possibility. Do you think based on the given the thing it is possibility or a fact? It is a possibility or a fact that some C are not B. It will be a possibility or a fact. क्यों? अगर C और B वाला सर्कल coincide हुआ तो देखते हैं इसे भी. Some C can be B. तो some C can be B. Can be. Can be. It is false, obviously, because it is a fact. Some C R B, that is obvious. I hope you are understanding this. Third statement is a false. Hello? Third statement is false because they are talking about the possibility, but third is definitely clear that some C can be B. Can भी नहीं है. It is B. Some C is B. So think like this. There are two statements. Some C can be B. Some C are B. So which one will you select as more accurate or factual? Some C can be B. Second statement. Some C are B. So which one will you select as more accurate and factual? R B. है ना? So obviously third is false. Third conclusion is false. Some A can be C. Some A can be not possible because all A is C. All A will be C. That is obvious, not some. तो ये भी गलत है. Is it clear that third and fourth are wrong? Now, first and second. All B can be A. All B can be A. Yes. If B is coincide with A, so all B can be A. Can be. मतलब possibility है. Now again, all B are A and all B can be A. So which one will you select? All B are A. वो तो definitely गलत हो जाएगा. Because we are not sure based on the statements. It's not a surety that A and B will have a coincide circle. It's not a surety. But they said all B can be A, means a possibility is there. Yes, there is a possibility if B is coincide with A. So this is correct. Clear? First could be right. First is correct. And now second option, some C not being B is a possibility. Which some C is not B is a possibility. Correct? That's also true. If C is not coinciding with B, if B and C are coinciding, so all C will be B. But here you can see C is not coinciding with B. In that case, in this case, some C not B. It is possible. So this is correct. So 1 and 2 will be the answer. Only conclusion 1 and 2 will follow. Is it clear? I hope it is clear now. How you have to think. That's why earlier I said normal statement, normal questions, and possibility. Now, next question. Some variations on this. Some A are B, some B are C. So, what do you think? Which one is correct? देखते हैं. Some A or B. Some A or B. And some B or C. Some B or C. Simple. This is the simplest way. ठीक है. If you if you will not go in deep thinking, so this is a simple thing. A है, some A is part of B, some B is part of C. That's it. है ना? So all A can be C. All A can be C. Yes or no? All A can be C. All A can be C. Yes or no? This is A. Some A is B and some B is C. If I draw C like this, so here you can say all A can be C. Yes or no? This is possible. And still it is following the first two criterias. Some A are B and some B are C. है ना? So A first is correct. Second, some C not being B is a possibility. Correct? That is, we have seen in the last scenario already. Last question. Ki some C not is not B. That is a possibility. That's true. If you, B and C, you are not, obviously you cannot coincide them. ठीक है. Some B are C. इसका क्या मतलब है? देखो ये B है और इसके अंदर C बना दिया. So here all C will be B. But some C not being B, that is also possible. If you draw like this, so 2 is also correct. क्योंकि all C is B, that is possible only in this scenario. क्योंकि सेकंड वाले का हम ऐसे भी बना सकते हैं, बट उसमें ये कंक्लूजन all C is B आएगा, और ऐसा कुछ यहाँ इन्होंने मेंशन ही नहीं किया है. तो फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड आर करेक्ट. नाउ थर्ड, all B can be A. That is also true. All B can be A. If you sum A or B, तो अगर you draw A and B like this, तो all B can be A, can be possibility है, correct? Because the statements are not giving the exact information. So this is a possibility. Third could be correct as well. Okay. And fourth, no A can be B. That is false. ये तो statement के ही opposite हो गया. Some A are B and they are saying no A can be B. So fourth is incorrect. And last, some B can be A. Some B can be A. False, because this is also against the statement. Some A are B, obviously some B are A. It is a fact, but they are saying can be, a possibility they are showing. So fourth and fifth are incorrect. First, second, and third are correct. Is it clear? Hello, is it clear? Or if there is any doubt, or so you can mention. Yes. Okay, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Further. Now think like this. Another variation. All A are B, some B are C, some C are D, all D are E. Conclusion. So what is the possible answer? What do you think? All A are B. All A are B. Or they could coincide. Let we will see. Some B are C. So some B are C. Some C are D. Okay. Some C are D. All D are E. All D are E. This is a one logical diagram on first notation. Okay. Now some A can be B. It is false, obviously. It is false. You know that. All A are B. They have given. So some A can be B. How it is possible? It does not make any sense. So one cannot be the answer at all. Now second, some D can be C. Can be. Some C are D. So some C are D. That means some D are C also. This is a fact. Again, false statement. Clear? 1 and 2 are false. Is it clear? Now third, all B being E is possibility. Hmm, all B being E. क्या पॉसिबल है देखते हैं सोचते हैं सपोज ये मेरे पास ए है ऑल ए इज बी ये इन्होंने कहा सम बी आर सी एंड सम सी आर डी ऑल डी इज ई तो अगर हम ई को ऐसे बना दें या ऑल बी कैन बी ई it is a possibility because this is also possible. This is what we draw at first, and this could also happen. So 3 will be the correct answer. I hope it is clear to all of you. No. So आई थिंक हमारा थोड़ा डिले चल रहा है, लैग चल रहा है स्ट्रीम में, या आपके पास जो वीडियो आ रही है उसमें, कि आप लोग के आंसर मुझे थोड़ी देर बाद मिल रहे हैं, तो मुझे इसलिए समझ नहीं आ रहा आप यस या नो किसके लिए बोल रहे हो। तो इफ देयर इज एनी डाउट प्लीज क्लियरली मेंशन, ओके, आई विल टेक इट, आई विल हेल्प यू। तो आगे बढ़ते हैं, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन करते हैं, एक और प्रैक्टिस, इसी के ऊपर एक और वेरिएशन है। नो ए इज बी, ओके, दिस इज ए, दिस इज बी, नो बी इज सी, fine, this is C. Conclusion, some A can be B, false, obviously. It is given no A is B. So first is not possible at all. All B can be C, that is also false. Because against the statement we cannot go. Remember this, any conclusion which is against the statement in syllogism is definitely false. Now third, some C not being A is a possibility. Some C is not A. Yeah, that is possible. Like here you can see some C, or it is also possible like if you look at the diagram A, some C not being A. तो ये C है, which is the part of A, and this is B. So you can see that all C can be A, and they are saying some C not being A. So that is also possible. A, C, and this is B. Third is possible. It is a possibility. So three, or conclusion three is the answer. Clear? Three you said. So that's correct. Good. You guys are learning. Now, next question. One more variation. इसमें भी 3 है। ओके, देखते हैं। सम ए आर नॉट बी। सम ए आर नॉट बी मतलब we can think like this. Some B are not C. Okay. So some A can be C. What do you think? Yes or no? Yes, it is possible. Some A can be C. It is like this: A, C, B. Some A not part of B, some B not part of C. Or maybe it could be like all B, all A is the part of B, or all B is the part of C. So some A can be C. That's correct. Some B can be A. That is also correct. It could be like this: A and B. So you can see some of the A is not B, but some of A is B. Okay, so that is also possible. Third, some A not being B is a possibility. Some A not being B. That is obviously false because it is against the statement. Statement 1. Some A are not B. Fact. But conclusion is some A not B is a possibility. So against the statement is definitely false. Is it clear? I hope it is clear. The 1 and 2 both are correct of conclusion. One fact नहीं है. Yes, it is a possibility. Now next, again one more variation in this. हम ABCD से ही सब कुछ कर लेंगे. पूरा सिलोजिज्म आपका ABCD से हो जाएगा. All A are B. All B are C. No C is D. So what do you think? No B can be D. Absolutely correct. Because all B is the part of C and no C is related to D. So obviously no B will also be related to D anyhow. Because if B relates with D, so that will mean C is also related to D. That will be the violation of statement. So one conclusion one is absolutely correct. Some A being D is a possibility. Now, what is your opinion about this? Second conclusion. True or false? Correct or false? 8 questions होगा ना? 9. ओके. 1 हमारा फॉल्स होगा, सॉरी. इतना ही बड़े पॉज का रीजन यही था. आई वाज थिंकिंग इट विल बी फॉल्स because no B is equal to D is a fact based on the statement. B is not D. That is a fact, not a possibility. Can be means possibility. So first is false. अगर इन्होंने लिखा होता no B is D तो वो correct होता. But they have said no B can be D. Okay. So I hope you are understanding this. The first is false. My mistake. And some A being D is a possibility that is also false. A is B, B is C, and C is not D, so A and B will also be not D. So here the answer will be D if you have to think like this. Neither one nor two follows. So is it clear? I hope now it is clear. Yes. Last question. नहीं last नहीं है. थोड़ा अलग क्वेश्चन करते हैं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इंटरेस्टिंग वन. All fruits are loins, all loins are foxes, some foxes are beggars. All fruits are loins. All fruits are loins. All loins are foxes. All loins are foxes. Some foxes are beggars. So all fruits are foxes. Correct? Some fruits are beggars. False. Is it clear? So only one will follow. ओके ओके किस लिए लिखा है? कोई डाउट? अच्छा, प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन के लिए लिखा था क्या? मे बी। एनीवेज, नाउ नेक्स्ट एंड लास्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर द डे, मतलब ऑन दिस syllogism. Here is the question and options B. So you just need to find out option A, B, C, D. Pick one. Choose the option where the third segment in the statement can be logically deduced using both the preceding two, but not just from one of them. So basically, that is a conclusion. So of statement A, all beggars are poor, all loins are poor, so all loins are beggars. ये मैथ में होता है, इफ x इक्वल टू वाई, वाई इक्वल टू जेड, सो x इक्वल टू जेड, बट ये लॉजिकल रीजनिंग है. ओके. आप ऐसा बोल सकते हो, लाइक यू कैन यू से लाइक दिस, थिंक लाइक दिस, फादर इज स्मार्ट, मदर इज स्मार्ट, सो चिल्ड्रन विल ऑल्सो बी स्मार्ट, देयर चिल्ड्रन. कैन यू से दिस इज अ फैक्ट? नो, बिकॉज इट डिपेंड्स. So all beggars are poor, all loins are poor, so all loins are beggars. All people are box, all foxes are people, so all boxes are foxes. वाह, क्या बात है, क्या बात है. So what do you think? D, none. Okay. All beggars are poor, all loins are poor, all beggars are poor. All loins are poor. So that means loins are beggars? No. All people are boxes. So all people are boxes. All foxes are people. All foxes are people. So all boxes are foxes. All boxes are foxes. No. All foxes will be boxes, but all boxes will not be foxes. So that is false. All men can run. All men can run. ऑल वुमेन आर मैन। बहुत अच्छे। और कुछ नहीं मिला इन्हें बताने के लिए। तो लेट्स से दीज आर मैन एंड दीज आर वुमेन। ऑल वुमेन आर मैन, ऑल वुमेन आर मैन, all men can run. Okay, so all women can run. Correct, because all women are men. तो जो भी men करेंगे women करेंगी automatically. तो men can run, तो women can run. Correct. C is the answer, not B. Clear है? ठीक है. Just this is how that's how you can do solve the problems related to syllogism. Okay. Now next आगे बढ़ते हैं और हमारा अभी है हम 15 मिनट निकाल सकते हैं तो let's do the discussion on statement and assumptions. So you guys are आठवां अजूबा. Yes, eighth wonder, women. स्पेक्स भी लगा रखा है, बस क्लीन शेव होना बाकी है और फेस को थोड़ा हैवी कट प्रॉपर हो जाएगा. So statement and assumption. So you guys are ready or you need a small break for 2 3 minutes or 5 minutes, or shall we start the discussion? Live people. स्टार्ट कर स्टार्ट करते हैं. इससे पहले हम स्टार्ट करें एक पॉइंट में आपको बताना भूल गया जो मैंने नोट करके लाया था पर बता रहा हूँ. पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव रूल. ठीक है. तो जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस, इट विल हेल्प यू टू सॉल्व द सिलोजिज्म प्रॉब्लम. If two statements are positive, then conclusion shall also be positive. If one statement is positive, one is negative, then conclusion will also be negative. If both the statements are negative, then again conclusion will be negative. If one is negative, one is positive, तो conclusion will be negative. So ये positive negative rule है to figure out. Okay. So conclusion shall will be positive only in one case when all the statements are positive. Correct. मतलब कहने का ये है, if statements are given statements are positive, then they can't have a negative conclusion. This is not related to Venn diagram. This is another method. Positive negative rule is a totally a different method. Okay. I told you earlier. There are usually three methods people follow. Positive negative rule, Venn diagram, and income expense method. So now let's talk about the statement and assumption. अब statement and assumption में क्या होता है? See, they will give you a statement followed by two assumptions, one and two usually, and you have to find out that the given is assumptions are implicit or explicit. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे हम आगे बढ़े उससे पहले मैं आपको ये क्लियर कर देता हूँ. Assumptions are of, we can have two types of assumptions. Implicit or explicit. Generally, if you look at the dictionary meaning, implicit could be like indirect, indirectly related to the statement. And explicit is those which are directly related. Okay. This is the dictionary meaning. But here in statement and assumptions, ऐसे नहीं तो आर्गुमेंट का भी था, पूरा ही लिख देता हूँ, statement and assumptions. Here, implicit will mean true and explicit will be used for false. True assumptions and it will be used for false assumptions. Okay. अब assumptions क्या होते हैं? I hope you know that. Here, assumptions are the statements without facts. ठीक है? Or you can say story, like rumors. But rumors वगैरह में हम उसमें नहीं जा रहे, वो अलग स्टोरी हो जाएगी, वो हम बाद में देखेंगे। यहाँ पे बात करते हैं कोई भी ऐसा स्टेटमेंट विच फॉर विच यू डोंट हैव एनी फैक्ट्स। ठीक है, लाइक इफ आई से all the kids are smart, all the kids are smart. Okay, so obviously it is, what do you think, this is true or false? This is a assumption or a fact? Yes. Who says this? Where it is written? Okay, like people say after death you will go to heaven and you will get a receive or a welcome by the angels. During Christmas, Santa Claus will come and if you have अगर मतलब if your tooth is broken that day, so put that tooth under the pillow while you are sleeping. Angels will come and give you the uh, gifts or something. All these are the assumptions, stories, no factual stuff. Okay, so this is the meaning. Okay, तो यहाँ पे मैं आपको एक सिंपल सा हैक बता रहा हूँ, हैक, any statement which starts with every, all, none, only, each, never, etc. is definitely one explicit assumption. ठीक है, is definitely one explicit assumption. I hope it is clear. अब आपको पता कैसे करना है, दिसी here also the basic rule, stick to statement. The statement given to us will be the absolute truth. You are not allowed to use your brain. अगर statement given है that uh, in parallel world on planet Earth sun rises in west, or there is sunrise in night, this is in the statement, so that is a fact. You cannot ignore it. दिमाग नहीं लगाना है, ये कौन सा दुनिया आ गई भाई जहाँ पे वेस्ट में राइज हो रहा है सन, हमने तो ईस्ट में ही सुना है आज तक। ठीक है, नहीं करना। So remember this, whenever there is anything any word like every, all, always, each, none, only, never, etc., no one, that means definitely that is a explicit assumption. Explicit matlab false assumption. ठीक है, is it clear? Hello, is it clear? Yes, okay, wonderful. अब थोड़े एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं और किस तरह से आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं क्या क्या होता है. देयर आर मेनी ways. Okay, so there are few examples I have taken like this. We will do the discussion on questions, but for some let's understand the stuff. A statement: liquid soap should be used in place of soap bars to wash hands. Okay, this is the statement. Liquid soap should be used in place of soap bars to wash hands. Assumption: soap bars are harsher to skin than liquid soaps. Soap bars are harsher to skin than liquid soaps. What do you think? This is true or false? Just write T and F. T or F. मतलब whatever is the your answer. क्यों? ट्रू कैसे है? किसने कहा कि सोप बार्स हार्श होते हैं स्किन के लिए? बच्चों वाले साबुन यूज नहीं किए जो बेबी सोप्स होते हैं, जॉनसन एंड जॉनसन, हिमालय, लाइक दिस. And you are a chemical engineer, so you guys already know harsh soap and soft soaps. If Na is there, so harsh. If K is there, then soft, relatively. कैसी बातें कर रहे हो guys? This is a false assumption. ठीक है, खैर वो हम उस स्टोरी में नहीं जा रहे, इसकी बात करते हैं. In this statement, let's see this. In this statement, anywhere it is written that soap bars are harsh to the skin. Forget about the reality. Come to this example. In the given statement, anywhere it is written that soap bars are harsh for the skin. Is it written anywhere? No, it is not. And we will stick to the statement. We will stick to the statement. So we will say this is a explicit assumption. Okay. Next example. Electric vehicles produce less air pollutants. Electric vehicles produce less air pollutants. Okay, assumption. Electric vehicles will be the only means of transportation in future. Future. Arey bhai. Remember this whenever they are talking about another timeline. Okay, whenever they are assumption is based on another timeline. Another timeline means past or future. They are shifting the timeline. All the MCU fans maybe know the meaning of timeline. If anyone don't know the meaning of timeline, any one of you don't know what is the meaning of this word timeline, then it's okay, no problem. From tomorrow evening at 5 p.m. start watching Pogo. ठीक है पोगो देखना स्टार्ट कर दो अब आप बोलोगे सर हमें नहीं पसंद साईफाई मूवीज एमसीयू की मूवीज तो नहीं पसंद नहीं पसंद कोई बात नहीं बट इट इज अ मैंडेटरी बीइंग एन इंजीनियर देयर आर फ्यू मूवीज व्हिच एवरी इंजीनियर शुड वॉच मस्ट वॉच ओके you don't know but let me tell you one thing in coming days they you will see this in the news okay one of the crazy engineer has filed the petition in Supreme Court of India as well as in United Nations that there are few movies that that should be made compulsory for every engineer. So if any engineer has not seen those movies, so उसे degree ही नहीं मिलेगी. This is a fact. आप लोग बच गए, but आने वाले generation नहीं बच पाएगी. And those movies are some of those movies are Interstellar, Three Idiots, Inception, MCU, till Phase 4, Captain America First Avenger 2, Endgame, Matrix. वो नहीं भी देखोगे चलेगा, but these three, four movies which I have said MCU movies, phase till phase 4, Three Idiots, Interstellar, and Inception. These are must watch. अगर नहीं देख रहे हैं ना तो आपकी डिग्री कैंसिल हो जाएगी बाद में मुझे मत बोलना कि बताया नहीं था सर क्या करें हम तो whenever they are talking about future past or anything shifting the timeline that is explicit third like this warning cell phone use prohibited beyond this point assumption this warning is not necessary. So whenever the statement and assumptions are against each other, opposite to each other, it will be explicit. Remember this. The statement says warning, assumption says no warning. So opposite, so explicit. Last example to understand the concept. One more error. Seats allocated for only physical disabled people. Seats allocated for only physical disabled people. Assumption. Only females who are physically disabled can occupy such seats. Explicit. Remember, if you see this statement, it is a generalized statement. Statement they have generalized. And assumption is specific. Okay? Whenever statement and assumption, one of them is generalized and one of them is specific. Or assumptions are generalized, statement is specific. So they will always be explicit. Remember this. यहाँ पे कोई दिमाग लगाने वाली बात ही नहीं अगर स्टेटमेंट जनरलाइज किया है assumption स्पेसिफिक है या अपोजिट स्टेटमेंट स्पेसिफिक है assumption जनरलाइज है तो वो हमेशा एक्सप्लिसिट होंगे Okay, like here you see seats are allocated for the physically disabled people. Generalized statement. Only females who have physical disability can occupy such seats. They are being specific for females. What about the males or transgenders or other genders or LGBTQ community? So, you know, they are being specific. So, it is false assumption. Okay. So, I hope all the things are clear to you now. So, let's start with first question. There are few, three, four questions we will do. The remaining you guys can practice by yourself. Okay. So, first question here. सीन तो यू आर इंजीनियर आपकी डिग्री बच गई ठीक है उसमें कुछ मूवीज और हैं मैं नाम बताना भूल गया अभी के लिए याद आएगा तो मैं बताऊंगा मतलब याद आएगा क्या मतलब अभी दिमाग में आया नहीं ऐसे सच फिलहाल के लिए मैं साइड हो जाता हूँ स्टेटमेंट गवर्नमेंट हैज आस्क्ड द फाइनेंशियल institutions to lower their interest rate for agricultural loans ठीक है so what do you think आपको बताना है ट्रू स्टेट एजम्पशन कौन सा है ट्रू है फॉल्स या फिर एक्सप्लिसिट इम्प्लिसिट ऐसे समझ लो इम्प्लिसिट मींस ट्रू एक्सप्लिसिट मींस फॉल्स तो गवर्नमेंट हैज आस्क्ड द फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस टू लोअर देयर इंटरेस्ट रेट फॉर एग्रीकल्चरल लोन्स assumption this will increase per hectare productivity in future explicit अरे अभी की बात करो भाई फ्यूचर का क्या है फ्यूचर में तो हम चाचा बन जाएंगे आई मीन चाचा नेहरू टाइप प्रधानमंत्री ठीक Second, this move will help farmers in paying less interest amount and thus their profits may increase. True. So it is an implicit assumption. Implicit matlab only two assumption is implicit. Correct? Clear? Hi, Lu. Next, think like this. गरीबों का भी सोचना है भाई Statement. If he is smart, he will crack the interview. क्या बात है क्या बात है बोलो To crack an interview, smartness is required. बात तो सही है. It is related to the statement. मतलब जरूरी नहीं है in reality, but based on the given statement. If he is smart, he will crack. They are saying. So to crack interview, it means smartness is needed. That's correct. True. Implicit. But what about the second assumption? He will definitely, definitely explicit. कैसे बोल सकते हैं वो definitely? Definitely means they are being specific. Okay. And how can you be specific without any no fact or something? किसने बोला गेट एग्जाम में ऑल इंडिया रैंक 1 लाने पर आपका पीएसयू कंफर्म है? हु सेड दिस? अरे इंटरव्यू होता है भाई, इंटरव्यू में अलग सिनेरियो होता है. रैंक प्लेज इंपॉर्टेंट रोल बट इट डजंट मीन यू हैव रैंक 1 तो हो ही जाएगा. आई हैव इन लास्ट 12 years I have seen many rank 1 people who were not able to qualify all the PSU's interviews. They were able to qualify only one or two PSU interviews. Not all. It's not true always. Like you must have seen in your own life also. The people who were able, who topped the JE mains exam were disqualified in advance. है ना? So it's not like this. So we cannot be specific. So only one is implicit. Next question. Sunlight is a good source of vitamin D. तो बताओ भाई आगे क्या लगता है आपको? Sun is the only source of vitamin D. Only. Again, they are being specific. How can they be specific? नहीं बन सकते भाई. They can't be. They are not allowed to be specific. And we know from our general knowledge that's false, obviously. And it is not given here in the statement also. That sun is the only source of vitamin D. Where it is given in the statement? Nowhere. उसमें बोला sunlight is a good source, but they not said sunlight is the only source. So second, vitamin D is obtained in very small amount from sun. Is there anything related to amount or something in the statement given? क्या बोला इन्होंने यहाँ पे कितनी मात्रा में मिलता है या नहीं मिलता? No, they just said it. We get vitamin D from sunlight, but they haven't said कि a small amount or large amount or some anything. So it is also explicit. You can't go against the statement. Be specific. True. The statements are absolutely truth. Remember this. So neither one nor two is implicit. Next, if Ram studies hard, he will get first rank. Assumption Ram will study hard. Ram will not study hard. So here, either one or two, you will see. क्योंकि वो हो सकता है राम पढ़ाई करे और हो सकता है ना करे. जैसे आप लोग हो, कभी करते हो कभी नहीं करते, तो सेम राम है. Next, to regain the market share, company X has decided to launch new products in the market. Assumption company X is incurring heavy losses. Two, there are many competitors in the market. Okay. Now, statement. To regain the market share. Regain मतलब market में अपनी position दोबारा बनाने के लिए company decided to launch new products. Okay. Company X is incurring heavy losses. Is it given in the statement about the losses or profit or something? No. So it is not related to the statement. So explicit हो गया definitely. Second, there are many competitors in the market. That's true. That's why they want to regain the market share. अरे कंप्लीटर्स नहीं होंगे तो फिर किससे रीगेन करेंगे? रीगेन करे करना है मतलब दे आर ऑलरेडी सम कंप्लीटर्स, है ना? तो टू इज करेक्ट, इम्प्लिसिट. सो only assumption 2 is implicit. Option B is correct. So I hope it is clear to all of you. This is something about the syllogism and statement and assumptions. In next class tomorrow, there is one more session. We will discuss part 7. We will discuss two more important topics related to this logical deduction, analogies, and all. So, plus statements and course of action. Okay. All these are important really for your PSUs exams and other government exams like UPSC, SSC or Polytechnic or any other. Okay, जहाँ पे भी लॉजिकल रीजनिंग आता है. बाकी जाने से पहले और इन सबको अगर आपको डिटेल में समझना है टॉपिक्स को तो जस्ट you don't need to do anything. On Unacademy, we are already taking the aptitude sessions as special classes this year. Okay. So this week, all the quantitative aptitude part portion will get completed. Quantitative apti. This portion will get complete in at the end of this month. And after that, we will discuss the logical reasoning, verbal reasoning, non-verbal reasoning. There. So an academy special classes means every one of you can attend those classes or watch the recordings, whether you are a paid subscriber or unpaid. Okay. For aptitude, my aptitude classes, you will be able to follow them. ठीक है. तो आपको क्या करना है, जस्ट अनअकैडमी पे जाके सर्च करना है एजुकेटर माई विद माई फ्रॉम माई नेम अंकुश गुप्ता, और अदरवाइज यू कैन फॉलो माई टेलीग्राम चैनल. द लिंक यू विल फाइंड इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन, दैट इज गेट विद इस. डिस्क्रिप्शन में आपको लिंक मिल जाएगा, वहां से आप टेलीग्राम चैनल फॉलो कर सकते हो. वहां पे आपको मेरी अनअकैडमी की प्रोफाइल का लिंक भी मिल जाएगा, जहाँ पे एप्टीट्यूड की क्लासेस और बाकी चीजें हमने डिटेल में शेयर की हैं, उनके लिंक शेयर किए हैं. सभी क्लासेस का लिंक है, प्लस उसी चैनल पे हमारा उसी टेलीग्राम चैनल का एक डिस्कशन ग्रुप है. There you are allowed to discuss all your doubts and everything. So you will find all the files and doubts, and if you need anything, you can discuss your doubts also there. Okay. The discussion group is with the name GATE PSUs Insights. Something like this. ठीक है. GATE 2025 PSUs Insights. वो आप चेक कर लेना. अदरवाइज सर्च करोगे तो भी आपको मिल जाएगा. Okay. And one more thing I want to inform you before we end the session. For the people who want to join the Unacademy, take the subscription, start their preparation in full fledged for GATE 25 and 26. And they are willing कि next year जब अगले बैच के लिए लोग ये लोग बात करें, अगले सेशन के लिए ये लोग बात करें, और 2025 के टॉपर्स की जब लिस्ट शो करें उसमें हमारा फोटो भी आए जैसे इन लोगों का आया था. दीज वर आर ऑल इंडिया रैंक 1 इन डिफरेंट स्ट्रीम्स लास्ट ईयर. ओके. तो आप लोग चाहते हो कि आपका भी आए, तो हमारा एक ऑफर चल रहा है अनअकैडमी पे टिल 25th August tomorrow, where you will get the Unacademy subscription only in 8499. Whether you are going to prepare for GATE 2025 or you are going to prepare for GATE 2026, you are just need to go on Unacademy, search your domain, that is GATE and ESE, CHNME, or whatever is your engineering stream, and you can use the educator code. Like for me it is ACE009. So when you will use this code, you will get two benefits. First, the 50% off. Okay. And second benefit is you will be able to get my personal guidance. ठीक है. वैसे तो मैं सभी को गाइड करता हूँ, बट हमारा अपना एक वीकली मॉनिटरिंग प्रोग्राम चलता है, इसमें हम वीकली बेसिस पे सभी स्टूडेंट्स की प्रोग्रेस रिपोर्ट देखते हैं, उन्हें ट्रैक करते हैं, उन्हें गाइड करते हैं वीकली बेसिस पे, मंथली बेसिस पे. तो आपको उसमें एनरोल करने का भी चांस मिलेगा, उसके लिए कोई एक्स्ट्रा फीस नहीं है, वो इसी में. Okay, but only if you will subscribe from my code. Like अंकुर सर का कोड है अंकुर 073, मेरा कोड है ACE009. Okay, so these are the details. In 8499, you will get the subscription for 6 months, and for the 2026, if you are want to take the subscription for 12 months, तो 6 months का 8499 है. तो इसके अकॉर्डिंग 12 months का 17,000 होना चाहिए, बट नहीं. For 12 months, it is only 12,000, less than 12,000. You can see. Offer valid till 25th अगस्त. आगे दोबारा एक्सटेंड होगा नहीं होगा, नो गारंटी. ये लिखते रहते हैं. प्राइजेस राइजिंग सून, हो सकता है बढ़ जाए. स्टॉक मार्केट भी बढ़ रहा है, तो ये भी बढ़ जाए. नेवर नोस. तो वाई टू डिले, जबकि ऑलरेडी डिले हो गया है. एंड हमारा 25th अगस्त को एक स्कॉलरशिप टेस्ट है. अगर आपको डाउट है तो या फिर फीस में कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो आप मंथली स्कॉलरशिप टेस्ट भी दे सकते हैं. Every month they take some scholarship test. This year it is on 25th. This month this is on 25th August. Morning 11 a.m. 30 minutes की duration है. This is the code which you can scan for enrollment. Okay. 20 practice question will be there. And if you will be able to top the exam, you may get the chance to avail almost 100% scholarship. And for other details, either you can contact me on Telegram or otherwise you can contact the Unacademy support team on this number 8585858585. ठीक है. बाकी हमारे बैचेस चलते रहते हैं. अभी हमारा प्रतिष्ठा बैच चल रहा है, शिखर बैच चल रहा है. प्लस आप लोगों की इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए मैं बता दूं, सब्जेक्ट भी स्टार्ट होने वाला, फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स. Okay, which I will deal. Okay, and that is one thing is obvious, terms and conditions apply. If you are live there in fluid mechanics classes, then later on you will not need to spend a lot of time for extra revision, because we will do fluid mechanics in such a way that just after the completion of the course you will be ready for your gate exam. मतलब you will say कि यार कल ही गेट एग्जाम हो जाए, हमारे एफएम के क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट है, कोई इशू नहीं. Okay, it will be like that, but only and only on one condition, if you follow what we are going to discuss in those classes. So be there in September first week. We are going. Okay, bye bye. Take care, tada, guys. And if you have any other doubt or something, you can mention in the comment box. ठीक है. और आपको अगर वीडियो अच्छा लगा और आपको लगता है कि हम लोग मैं यहाँ पर आपके लिए एफर्ट्स कर रहा हूँ, अनअकैडमी आपके लिए एफर्ट्स कर रही है, जिससे आपको हेल्प हो रही है, तो टू शो योर सपोर्ट, गुरु दक्षिणा तो देने का आजकल जमाना नहीं है, बट यू कैन एटलीस्ट लाइक द वीडियो. जस्ट हिट द लाइक बटन and we will improve if there will be any need, if there will be any progressive constructive feedback you guys will give, so we will work on that feedback. ठीक है. तो हम आगे वाली वीडियोस को और ज्यादा अच्छा बनाने का ट्राई करेंगे. सो टिल टेक केयर गाइस, बाय बाय, हैव अ ग्रेट डे अहेड. टिल देन, साउंड.